Hi there, friends. Let's begin an extended child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as your mat and your big toes touching behind you. Walk your hands out in front of you as you sink your hips back and down toward your heels. Know that all poses I offer are simply suggestions. I encourage you to listen to your body and explore variations that are best suited to your unique individual experience. Wherever and however you land, take a moment to ground in. Observe your natural breath and any feedback that you're receiving from the earth below you. Next, walk your hands over toward the upper left side of your mat. Notice the subtle changes in sensation from the textures underneath your hands to the opening side stretch on the right side of your torso. Take 2 full breaths here, noting where in your body your breath is most prominent. Walk your hands back through center, taking a moment to stabilize your spine. Then walk them over towards the upper right side of your mat. Once there, again to ground through your hands, observing any textures that may exist. Get curious about the sensations that accompany the opening side stretch on the left side of your torso. Take 2 full breath cycles here. Walk your hands back towards center and briefly come towards tabletop pose. Knees hip width apart directly under your hips. Hips high, extend your arms long, shoulder width apart, lower forearms, and melt your heart down towards the earth. Breathe fully into your upper back body and shoulders, shoulder blades pulling away from each other. Inhale, lift your gaze and engage your core. Exhale, Sphinx pose. Shoulders over elbows, ground your palms, forearms, pelvis, and tops of your feet firmly into the earth. Widen through your collarbone and lengthen through the back of your neck. Inhale fully. Exhale, crocodile pose. Rest your head on your arms. Kick your feet up and take a few ankle rolls in one direction, then the other. Then take a few window wiper motions from side to side with your legs. This is a good opportunity to release stored tension in the back body. Fully extend your legs down to the earth. Cactus your right arm out, bring your right ear and your left hand to the earth. This may be enough of a neck and shoulder opener for you, so consider staying here. For more sensation, tee your arm all the way out and roll onto your right side, stacking your side body as your left hand presses into the earth for support. If it feels safe to do so, kickstand your left foot behind you and take your gaze upward. Many of us carry a lot of emotion in our shoulders, so breathe fully into this big shoulder opener. On an exhale, release. Come back to your belly and place your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, lift your head and chest, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Get your left arm out now and bring your left ear to the earth. Consider staying here or tee your arm out and stack your left side body, right arm in front of you for support. You can kickstand your right foot behind you and take your gaze upward if it feels safe to do so. Again, breathe fully. Exhale, return to your belly, arms out wide with palms tented. On an inhale, lift your chest, heart, and head upwards. Exhale, release. Repeat that 2 more times, moving with your breath. Lifting on the inhale, lowering on the exhale. Bring your palms under your shoulders and tuck your toes. Inhale, press up to a toes tucked child pose. Take 2 full breath cycles here. I am supported by the earth. Find your way to a neutral tabletop pose. Align shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Extend your right leg out behind you and kick your foot up. Take a few knee circles here, making sure to press your weight evenly into your hands. Step your right foot in between your hands. On an inhale, straighten-ish your front leg and consider flexing your toes toward your face. Exhale, bend your knee. Do that 1 more time. The next time your front leg is bent, stay there. Lift your back foot and pivot your left leg so that your calf and foot become a kickstand. Open your arms up wide. Straighten your right leg. Inhale, extend your left arm up and over your head. Allow your right hand to rest gently on extended leg. Exhale, lower your left hand down to the mat and reach your right arm up and overhead, bicep above ear. Lower your sits bones to the earth, sole of your left foot meeting your extended right leg's inner thigh. Hinge from your hips and lower your heart toward your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay here or consider twisting toward the right. Left hand to calf, right hand behind you. Return to center and extend both legs long. If it feels safe to do so, place one hand over the other at your heart space. Take a big breath in and out. Bring your hands behind you, fingers pointing in. Inhale, press firmly into your palms, point your toes, and lift your hips upward. Reverse plank pose. Exhale, release. Seated forward fold. Allow your hands to rest wherever they naturally fall. Find your way to tabletop pose in a way that makes sense to you, and we'll begin the flow again on the other side. Send your left leg out behind you. Kick your foot up and take a few knee circles here. Again, making sure to press your weight evenly into your hands. Switch direction if you haven't already. Then, step your left foot in between your hands. On an inhale, straighten-ish your front leg and consider lifting your toes toward your face. Exhale, bend back into your knee. Explore that motion a few times, noticing how this side of the body might feel different than the first time we were here. The next time your front leg is bent, stay there. Allow your right leg to become a kickstand now and open your arms up wide. Straighten your left leg. Inhale, extend your right arm up and overhead. Allow your left hand to rest gently. Exhale, lower your right hand down to the mat and reach your left arm up, bicep above ear. Lower your sits bones to the earth, sole of your right foot meeting your inner left thigh. Hinge from your hips, lower heart toward knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay here or consider twisting towards the left. Exhale, return to center and extend both legs long. Option to place your hands on your heart for one breath. Find your way back to tabletop pose. Return to an extended child's pose if that pose is suitable for your body. Take a big breath in and out. Inhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back, heels heavy towards the earth. Take a few breaths here to explore motion, maybe bending into one knee at a time, or practicing strength cultivation by twisting into a revolved downward dog. Really just take the time to observe your own experience and move how you want to move. Look forward and slowly walk to a standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Flat back, stretch the crown of your head forward. Exhale, lower. Invitation to grab a hold of your opposite elbow and sway from side to side. Full permission to bend your knees generously, which can help provide more space at the lower back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, slowly unfurl your spine and come to a standing position, mountain pose. Take a moment to check in with your breath and feel your feet connected to the earth below you. How has your breath and your sense of grounding changed since the beginning of our practice? On an inhale, extend your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next, step your feet to the long edge of your mat. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, hug your arms over your chest. Do that 3 more times, switching which arm is on top each time. We're often conditioned to push down or ignore our grief, our sadness, and our anger. But when we actually take the time to feel and move through it, we can open new doors to deeper love, connection, joy, and the ability to take action. Hinge from your hips and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Consider taking your right hand to your left big toe, ankle, or calf, left arm reaching towards the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left hand to your right big toe, ankle, or calf. Inhale, reach your right arm towards the sky. Exhale, release. Invite a bend into your right knee as your left leg straightens, Skandasana. Explore the other side. Bend into your left knee as your right leg straightens. Do that one more time on each side. The next time your right leg is bent, rotate your toes and point your hips towards the front of your mat. Activate your low belly and inch your right toes to your left wrist, coming into half pigeon pose. Square and level your hips, keeping all toes active. Make sure the foot of your extended leg is in line with your hip. Lift long through your spine. If it feels safe to do so, on an exhale, you could fold forward into a sleeping pigeon. If you have blocks or a couch pillow, they can be great options to bring the earth closer to you. Wherever you land, take 2 to 3 full breaths here. As you're ready, engage your core and use your palms to bring you to a tall seat. If it's in your practice and feels safe, bend your back knee and reach your left hand towards your left foot. Consider staying here or reach your right arm towards your back foot. Take a deep breath in and exhale to release. Tuck your back toes and lift your front hip. Extend your right foot back to meet your left in downward facing dog. Take a moment to bend into one knee at a time to loosen and reset. Inhale, extend your left leg high. Exhale, bend your left knee and step it behind your left wrist, left toes behind right wrist. We're coming into pigeon on the other side. Core firm, hips level, all toes active, foot of extended leg in line with extended hip. Stay here or fold forward into sleeping pigeon. Again, this is a great place for props to bring the earth a little closer to you. Take 2 to 3 full breaths here before returning to a tall pigeon. Of course, if it feels safe to do so, you can explore one-footed king pigeon on this side as well. My hip mobility on the right side is a little different than my left, so I opted to stay in sleeping pigeon longer. As you're ready, rotate onto your left hip and swing your right leg around, coming into a cross-legged seat. If you used props, feel free to move those out of the way now. Center yourself on the mat so you can extend both legs out in front of you. Take a few window wiper motions of the legs to again loosen and reset. Root your feet firmly into the mat, knees bent, hip width apart. Lower your back to the earth. Release your arms to rest at your sides. Tuck your shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, press your feet, palms firmly to the mat, and lift your hips. Bridge pose. Exhale, lower. Do that one more time. Inhale, lift your hips, keeping your shoulders connected to the mat. Exhale, release. Hug your knees toward your chest. Stay here or invite a gentle rock. Once again, feel the feedback of the earth below you. I am supported by the earth. Ask yourself if there's anything else your body needs before heading to Shavasana. Rest is a deeply personal practice, and you are always in choice around what feels best for you and how you would like to signal the end of your practice. If you'd like to take a traditional Shavasana, extend both your legs out long and allow your arms to rest gently by your sides. With each new exhale, can you soften any remaining tension? I've left space for about a minute of rest. If you'd like to rest longer, feel free to pause the video and set a timer. I'll be here to close out our practice together whenever you're ready. As you're ready, invite some subtle movements back in. Hug your knees towards center and roll over to your right side. You can use your bottom arm as a pillow of support here. If it feels okay to do so, take your other hand to your heart. Offer yourself a moment of loving gratitude for showing up on your mat. It's often the hardest part, especially when our hearts are heavy. Release your hand to the earth and allow it to assist you in finding an upright seat. Invitation to bring one hand to your heart and the other to your belly. Observe how your body naturally rises on your inhale and softens on your exhale. Walk your hands out in front of you, coming into a seated fold. May we remember that the earth is always here to support us. May we support her back. May we honor and respect all those that have come before us, those that are here alongside us, and those that will come after us. Thank you for practicing with me today. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace.